I was just minding my business this afternoon, just trying to take a bath and relax, and then I got out and saw that we got new Hakai monsters. Now, for those of you that don't know, Hakai is a very famous word in Japan that means destruction. And you'll often hear it used in Dragon Ball and by Beerus, and just yells Hakai and destroys things. So, we have an entire new archetype of ogres that all include the term Hakai in it, and I'm in love with this, but it'll probably be neutered in the TCG to destruction. So we have Hakai Raja, 15/15. You can only use his cards first and second effects once per turn each. So you can target one card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand. And you cannot special summon for this turn, except for fiend monsters. That's pretty spicy. If this card in the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, except by Hakai Raja, you can special summon one Hakai from your hand or deck, except for Hakai Raja. So the big thing I've heard about this so far is, let's do this, True Draco. I also like how they do specify on the field, so they're automatically trimming off any layers of bullshit that we might have coming out of this with broken stuff. So good job on them for that. Next up is Hokkaido Shirokiya. These cards look fucking lit, actually. Like, that's cool. So, quick effect. You can target one card you control, destroy it, and you can not special summon for the rest of this turn except for fiend monsters, And if this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, except by Rakai's own ability, you can special summon one Hakai monster from your deck except for Hakai Shirokiya. Once again, same standard clause here. We're destroying our cards, getting additional effects. I do like how this one is a quick effect to destroy something, though, which probably is going to be pretty needed for the archetype. And once again, special summon from the deck. Next up, we have Hakai Sheen no Megatama. Alright, hello. So, 0 attack, 3000 defense. Alright, gains 300 attack for each Hakai in your graveyard. So they are trying to get you to benefit by using multiples. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls immediately after this effect resolves. Link summon one Dark Link monster using only the opponent's monster and this card you control as material. Holy actual fuck! That is good. This card in the field is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target one Hakai in your graveyard except for Hashin no Megatama and special summon it. Cool, so we can just use our opponent's link or anything our opponent has and link summon out with it. Okay. I mean, the only stipulation here is it has to be a Dark Link monster. Do we actually even really care about that? Does that make any sort of difference whatsoever? Like, honestly? Hakai Raja, 2 monsters, including a Hakai Sheen monster. So you can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. So during your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can target one face-up special summon monster your opponent controls. Immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one Dark Link monster except for Hashin Raja using the opponent's monster in this card immediately as material. Did they just want me to make... Why are we making Link monsters on our opponent's turn? This card in the field is destroyed by battle or card effect. We can target one fiend monster in our graveyard except for Hashin Raja and add it to our hand. So they don't want us being able to recur back with this guy, because that would be absolutely nuts. Why would you want that? So, an archetype that lets us eat off of our opponent's monsters and link with them? This is interesting. To say, man, these beasts of destruction that we've got going on here is pretty interesting. Alright. Hakai Sheen. What are you? Araba. Okay, so it's 2+ monsters, including a Hakai Sheen monster. Okay, so pretty standard. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. So when you target one face-up monster opponent controls, immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one Dark Link monster, except for Araba, using only the opponent's monsters, and this card you control. So we can't go into this. Kind of balanced. I like that. They were nice enough to allow us not to make multiple copies of this guy and eat off our opponent's field. I'm so gracious. And if this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, we can target one fiend monster in our graveyard except for Hakai Sheen Araba and add it back to our hand. Once again, we got those beautiful recursion effects. We stick one of these on the field, we can eat off our opponent's entire field, basically for free, which is pretty ridiculous. But man, what is our Link 4 actually going to do here? Hakai. Man, that actually looks fucking cool as hell, too. Hakai Sheen Raigao. 2 monsters, including a Link monster. Okay. You can only use this card's first, second, and third effects once per turn each. So if a card on the field is destroyed by a card effect other than Hakai Sheen Raiga, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. When another monster is destroyed by a battle, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. During the end phase, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. This is our big bad Link 4. I'm kind of disappointed, actually. So it's really cool that this does allow us additional destruction. This is actually pretty useful during the opponent's turn as well. Especially because it's worded during the end phase. So if we just chomp up our opponent's entire field, and then we just link off with everything and stop at this point, then we do get disruption on the opponent's turn. But I do want to loop like 2 and 3 back and forth together, because that seems like the right thing to do here. But for what this archetype's trying to do between the 2 and the 3, this is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for this. Oh boy, the Shackles of Suoho. Or Suo? Huh. Alright, so normal spell card. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. So we can add 1 Hakai card from our deck to our hand. Does state 1 Hakai card. So I can search for my other spell and trap cards. And then this card, if this set card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, we get to special summon 1 Hakai monster from our deck. Holy shit, this card's actually good. So this actually counts as a Rhoda, and it double downs as a card that we can destroy with the effects of our other guys, which then allows us to start our combo. So wow, I like this. This card's really good. And you can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each, so we can trigger both of them if we do open up both. That's pretty good. Wall of Hakai Sheen. Okay. So continuous spell card. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. So if you link summon a Hakai Link monster, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. Oh my god. So if we link summon using the opponent's monsters, we can further disrupt them by destroying more stuff. If the set card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon 1 Hakai monster from the deck. Alright, so everything interacts on this level of destruction with each other. This is fucking ridiculous. Because as long as I start off with a starter in one of these spell cards, I can just detonate, have 2 monsters on the field, and go. Like, I don't even have to worry about hard drawing the bad one, the big level 7, because it's not going to matter, because we're just going to be able to flood more of them out. That's really good. Actually, Hakai Homali, or Homali? This is like, So normal trap card. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. So we can target 1 Hakai monster you control, and 1 card on the field. Destroy both of those cards. This set card on the field is destroyed by a card effect. You can special summon 1 Hakai from your deck. They were so fucking nice to me. They even made my shit trap cards broken. Holy shit. And then we have Hakai Duality Dirge. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is indeed. So, we can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. So we can special summon 1 Hakai from our hand or graveyard. Or if this set card is destroyed by card effect, special summon 1 Hakai from your deck. This is absolutely ridiculous as an archetype. We're just going to link summon out with our opponent's entire field. Like, it's not going to matter. Like, I really hope we get more core starters than just these 2. But even if that's the case, like, MST starts our whole deck and we roll into the Megatama and just not care. Like, I really want to see where this archetype goes. Like, there's so much here. I'm actually excited. All of the spells and traps perfectly counter or do what the archetype needs to do. You can link out with the opponent's monster, so there's no stipulation that your opponent's going to be able to do anything. And that just means that I can summon a Boral monster on my opponent's turn. And with the trap card, I could make Bomber Dragon and blow up their field even more. Alright, this shit's broken. That's all I gotta say. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this new interesting stuff. And well, guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.